All right, hey collective. So I was doing a little pre-shuffle for y'all. Now I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land, but I want to do it over. You know, sometimes I like to get a little inside track on what's going on. So you got deep dive, free spirit, and relaxation, and moving forward that came out. I also pulled spiritual career, individuality, and music. Now music was lined up with relaxation. So maybe you chilling and chillaxing, doing a little deep dive, contemplating your next moves and things like that right there. Now I did pull emergence and I stopped there. Now it do look like Spirit wants you to approach whatever this situation is with a childlike attitude. You know, a place of innocence. Learning. Also, learning and teaching was also another one that came out for you guys. Now, this spiritual career. Now, sometimes we don't necessarily always get monetized for spiritual careers. And sometimes you do. I mean, but I think it's more this career is just representing long lasting dedication. However, a lot of you guys actually do have that passion to be some type of teacher, as well as to continue to learn. Right? So I want to force nobody into something that they're not ready to do. Okay, that's why I say it like that. Now you got regeneration coming out here, flying out the deck. Now your spirit is ready and inner knowing. Now it do look like you're blocking out the naysayers with your inner knowing. And I think that this has a lot to do with your future. Now, when I looked at this card, this reminded me of that read I did yesterday regarding them baby guppies. Oh, God. What Spirit said, somebody a guppy in this game. Oh, my God. You ain't trying to hear that BS. You see how she blocking it out. They a guppy boo. Full of hot air. What's going on? Let me see what's going on. What's that? Somebody doing a deep dive on something. That's why I had to do it over again so you can see all those cards. And you have support here. Now today I'm not gonna beat them up. Spirit told me to stop doing it. And you have feelings. I mean, I ain't gonna beat them up yet, but we gonna see what's going on with them, y'all. Now I love the way these cards line up with the mermaids, y'all. There's something about it. It's strange. They be telling a story. Now what is this re-energize? Abundance. Now 88 is a master number. And when you see the double digits, it's almost like it's magnetized. Now we know that pink. I think I want those other cards as well. There might be something going on with there. Now pink is within the crown and the third eye. You know, because it comes from that. I was looking for one of these, the rose quartz, because the pink, and it says helps ensure a healthy flow of fluids in your body. Can work wonders after complicated birth. Great for overcoming abusive relationships and working through depression. And see, that's why Spirit told me to pull this, so I can see what was going on with this pink in abundance. And I told you, is somebody a guppy in this thing? What's going on? Let me see. What? Now we know that 8 is also like that boomerang, the year of the 8. Now I do think this has a lot to do with regards to the works that you're putting out being magnetized, coming back your way. Yeah, like, now you might want to use rose quartz. I don't even know if I got none of that. I don't. So many things you girl want to get. Let me see. Look, all that, look. Hey, y'all. Look at that. With manifestation. Right here on Inner Knowing. Wow. Still working with that rose quartz. And we have teaching and learning with support. And at the bottom of the deck is contemplation. Now something, I think that there's a new door available to you in regards to teaching and learning. A new portal. We got contemplation at the bottom of the deck and feelings here. Now, I think you are going in this with a sense of innocence, renewal, childlike attitude, because we said all that with that deep dive, and it's here with free spirit and relaxation showing up again. And I shuffled the cards and they still came out in that order. Now, 9s always represent transformation, something coming to an end. Getting you to that 10. And I think it has something to do with this door. Now, you can definitely be a life path number 888. You can also be born in 88. You can be 57. You can play your life path number 3. But you don't got to be, or you can be a life path number 9. Just a little bit more. Now, I think I want to pull from these cards, but I think I want to put them on this side. I think I want to pull from these. Now, abundance and re-energizes lined up will fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. But this is what you're surrendering to. The universe, I'm gonna read that out because it is a image here of a man falling into the woman's arms. And I think that's significant. And you have inner knowing and the manifestations lining up. We're learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Huh. You also got New Earth showing up here. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. You are learning. You're also teaching people. Remember, we teach people by our behavior. You know, the message that we send out, the vibration that we send out, the behavior that we exhibit. Now, I said I wasn't going to beat this support team up. Now, I think some people might be a little faith, that might have something to do with this contemplation. You know? They might actually be paying attention, but I just said I wasn't going to beat them up today. Got the little guppies flying, swimming around them. Yeah, they might be growing up a little bit. Now, it says, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb with the void. Now, why did I put that up there? Well, let's see what's going on. And loosen your grip. Now, that may be in regards to, offering assistance to those that might not necessarily want it. You know, you can't force feed nobody anything. If they want it, they'll take it. They'll latch on. You know, you have a lot of people out here that debate these topics, but I think that's, something that both parties usually want to do. Like, you have platforms out here that, and I think ain't nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, you know how you have people that get on the bullhorn? You're going to hell if you don't do this and you don't do... Yeah, that kind of stuff right there. You know? Fear tactics. Comply or else. Now, I want to see what this is telling you to do. And we have, and this is on page 66. Now, you could be a life path number 66 as well, or you could be born in 66. But again, the double digits is powerful, y'all. Now, the Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she will be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things either as good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are going bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow. And it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you from to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This is but a single breath in the extinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrows, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. Right. You're going to have them highs and lows, and that's in regards to those relationships. Now, the guppy might surrender. You understand what I'm saying? And fellas, I just have to say that the divine feminine is usually a little bit more spiritual. Now, I could go deep into that in regards to the symbols, things of that nature, but listen. Do the research. And it's so funny that you have re-energized in abundance here. Those lows. And despite it all, you're still going to maintain that. And something that actually is going to be magnetized. And you got 888 showing down here. Now, what it was the spirit told me to look up? Okay. All right, all right. Now, in various spiritual practices, pink is believed to represent love, compassion, and inner peace. It is believed to have a soothing effect on the mind and can help individuals connect with their emotions and inner selves. Pink is also said to have a healing energy, promoting harmony and balance in one's life. Oh, it's also associated with the heart chakra? Now, I didn't know that. Well, I guess all of them would be, yeah, because it's bringing those, all your chakras into alignment is going to get that heart right. Oh, so it's associated with green and pink. See, I just learned something. Now it says the pink. Oh, dang, I lost myself. Unconditional love in a soft, nurturing way. Wow. And that's just what Spirit is trying to tell you. That unconditional love that the universe has for you. Telling you to fall into her arms. That was just too sweet. In my opinion, it was just like so soft and gentle and loving and nurturing. And the color green represents giving and receiving. But this is that unconditional. And you got it out here twice. Now this one, It's on inner knowing and manifestations. Just a little bit more clarification that that abundance is coming in, helping you to get more grounded with your inner knowing, your innocence, the love that you have for yourself. It's all about your feelings. Right here, what? Feelings and innocence in that deep dive. Now, it do look like if you're going through any of those difficulties expressed through that little synopsis, look like you're going through some completions. I see a new beginning with personal growth. Yeah, a new beginnings right here. Yeah. Right here on earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Now let's see what the void is talking about in regards to this support. Now it says everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelming, small, and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender the unknown, to allow the further darkness of the nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Wow, we're teaching and learning, y'all, and support. Now said, regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest, and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep breaths. Right there with that deep dive. Re-energize. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter, completion, or life phase, where we are called to let go of all we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary, and it's if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is to relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. Wow. And right after that, it's a new beginning, completion, and new beginning. And domestic harmony. Yeah. Look like that little guppy might get it together, y'all. Whoever the guppy is. Whoever the guppy is. Yeah, and then, look, we got all this crown chakra going on right here. With the throat. That's why I like these cards. Getting to the root of the situation with the red. Mm-hmm. Matched up with the mermaids, that water, and that fire. I like it. See, that's why I like these cards. For some strange reason, they tell a big old story. Now that should give you a little bit of ease and comfort. But let's put these on the side. Give us 3 exciting ones, Spirit. Now you got magic, conception. Now you have integration as well as the crown chakra showing up. Now this is big here today. Now I'm going to read out integration for you because I do, anytime you see threes, master's always showing up working with you. Now this is also about collaborations. Now the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Again, going back to this, falling into Mother Universe's arms, accepting the good with the bad. You know, nothing's going to be perfect. These things are just here to teach you little things that help you step up and get about your comfort zone and pay attention. And it's also might be explaining this conception right here. Now you're analyzing things, perceiving things, perception. You got belief, soul time was showing up, but let's see. Wow. There you go, boo. Now you can definitely be seeing 333. We just had 30. Now we got 33 as your last card. And the Divine Feminine is here again with all that pink. Now the frequency of the Divine Feminine supports our perceptive, same receptive, nurturing, and soft side. Right here. All this pink again. Allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connections and to all creation. Okay, boo? Now let's get to the tarot and see what's going on. And I'll read those cards out once I figure out what the tarot is doing. Working on yourself. Now let me see. Now the frequency of conception invites us to bring our conscious to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember that the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focus, awareness, and intention. Right here on abundance. Now, while this is not a crystal ball, it is giving me that feel, that globe in his hand. Now, whatever you're working on, I think you just need to re-energize and trust. And it's the number 8, y'all. Now 8 is hot. And this is the year of the 8. Just know that it's happening for you this year, boo. Just trust it. If you've been planting those seeds, doing the right thing, and this is the choice. 2s always bring in balance, y'all. And it's 10 together. A new beginning. Let there be strategy and not over analyzing and, letting the mind play tricks on you. Now let's see what this magic is. Now it said the frequency of the magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and expressions that we are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestations. All that's lining up right there. Teaching and learning. Manifestations, inner knowing, support. It's just so beautiful, y'all. I just don't know what else to say. Now, you could be a life path number 33, master number 33. You know, sometimes it just falls in your birthday, like if 3-3, March 3rd. It's a master number, y'all. And since I said that, you can be March 31st as well. You could be a life path number 4, 7. Or you can be 33 or 31. Something like that. Now you got temperance or inner knowing. Patience. Yeah, calm. Earth. Learning how to be human, but not of it. Bringing in those manifestations. Pouring in your cup. Planting those seeds. Nurturing yourself. Loving yourself. Teaching and learning. Right here on the void. Those highs and those lows. But you're moving on. Calling judgment on them. Judgment. But the sun. And the wheel turning in your favor. Look at that. Look, that's major. The sun, the wheel, the magician, the wish fulfillment. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Tempering the shadow. But knowing it's there to help you. Yes, your ego. You need it. You need it. Yes. Wow. Now, it do look like support is coming in. Things of that nature. Look like you're going to be able to utilize your voice. Now we are past retrograde. I did get through the reading a little bit better. Okay, y'all. Look like the sun is coming out. The wheels turning in your favor. What you're working on. You got miracles over here. Magic and miracles. And right in the midst of that is conception. Bring your consciousness into your origin. That's right. Now you got the 5 of Pentacles. Some type of miracle in that regard. And remember, those 5s, it's bringing you up out of this situation. And it's lining right up on abundance. Now this is 8 and 5, which is 13. Yes, completion. And look what's here. With the 10. The 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands is 12, a new door. In regards to whatever you're working on, bringing in that abundance. Just re-energize. Clear your mind, baby. It's a new beginning coming. Wands is something that you can touch. And dang, look at it fell out. The wheel. Right on teaching and learning. Now you might even get paid for that. This is everything. This is the law of karma and dharma. Right here on temperance and manifestation. The wheel of fortune. Inner knowing. But this at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look at that. Now this could be some type of collaboration. Or this guy done stepped up in this role right here, the teacher. He runs an empire. He's a philanthropist, I want to say. Well, he's a philanthropist. But anyway, authority, I don't know. Well, he's 4 and he's 5. I don't know. Guess they could be both the same energy. Well, this kind of has belief systems. Yeah, this is like your matrix right here. However, boo, I think you might be your own boss. But yeah, look, you got 3, 4, 5 right there in a line, just like that. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hard work, dedication, paying off. This dude is persistent, resilient. You don't give up. There go your 10, 10, 10, 10. From the 9 to the 10. There go the 3 of Pentacles on teaching and learning. Now this could be, again, support, void, highs and lows in regards to relationships. However, I think you're coming up out. You're learning from those relationships, for sure. Yeah, maintaining your boundaries. Tapped in. Yeah, look at that. Wow. 666. How's that for synchronicity? 666, y'all. That's crazy. Now, we did say something about 66 earlier. It's there again. I see some type of collaboration coming in. Dad, the magician, is on the chariot. That's major. Magic. The chariot is moving through anything. It's manifestations. And it showed right back up at the bottom of the deck. And that's a boatload of money. Yeah, somebody about to be enjoying the fruits of their labor. Something surprising coming. Yeah, and it all started with that. If that's the beginning, and that's the end. And there you go. For working on yourself, there's a new beginning. And there you are. My high priest and high priestess. That's why the emperor and the hierophant was next to each other. You understand that that's you up there on that throne, not the hierophant. You're the hierophant. That's you up there, boo. Now this is Shiva. Now Shiva was very dedicated to her husband. You know, Shiva, he thought that Shiva wasn't loyal. But I guess she had claimed that she was loyal, but Shiva, you know, I don't know if I necessarily like the message that Shiva represents, because it's like she went out of her way to prove her loyalty to somebody that didn't have any faith in her, and because of her enlightenment and the work that she did on herself, then in turn now, okay, but yeah, listen, prove it to yourself. If people don't. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that message to its entirety. It can be a little misleading. While I understand it, the intent of the message, I don't know if I necessarily. It's kind of like subservient to a man. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that message. Yeah. Just because somebody wrote it, don't mean I got to believe it. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta challenge some of this stuff. It made me think of Coming to America when they were getting married and the girl came out and she was standing on one leg. That's probably where they got that from. And she was barking like a dog. That's Shiva. Okay. So that's what she went up there and did. As a yogi, she stood on one leg. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Oh no, y'all. Let's just read her. Let's see what's going on with that. Nah, we ain't standing on one leg, ladies. We will not be doing that. It's so funny that it's like I gotta go on these and remember all the cards, even though I done read them a couple of times. I remember what Shiva be talking about, because listen, Shiva is out her mind. The Shelley will not be doing that there. No. That's it. Now it says, when was the last time you fully became immersed in what you were doing? Dana is when the dancer becomes the dance, the singer becomes the song, the painter becomes the paint, and the lover becomes the love. There is no difference between the doer and the deed. You merge as one. Wow. With the teaching and learning, you have pulled the I think it's Diana card to remind you that now is the time to transition from doing to embodying, to find that which you can merge with and practice it fully. And that's why I started out with the career. Or was it on this one? Yeah, I did. I think I did mention it. The spiritual career. It says, become the words in your journal, the asana of your practice, the nature with which you surround yourself, and notice your presence expand. Right here with this completion, something is definitely about the transition. And I'm just looking at all of this. Red, fire, passion, getting to the root of the situation. Yeah. I don't know about Shiva. You know, people gotta come up off of that. For real, for real. Now, but boo, that's your message. Before I put my foot in my mouth. All right. Cloud of Jetta.